There is something powerful about the morning, something sacred, something most people never understand, never recognize, never use. Every single day, people wake up and rush into chaos. They grab their phones, check notifications, get swallowed by fear, comparison, noise, gossip, and distractions before they even say good morning to themselves. They start the day reacting instead of creating. They follow the world's energy rather than setting their own. They jump into life with no direction, no intention, no focus, and then wonder why everything feels overwhelming. But a few people, just a few, live differently. These people hold a secret that gives them clarity, mental strength, emotional control, confidence, and unshakable purpose before the world even wakes up. This secret is not a magic. It is not expensive. It is not complicated. And you don't need wealth, talent, connections, or perfect circumstances to use it. You only need 10 minutes. Just 10 minutes in the morning, a small commitment that can transform the rest of your day, your week, your year, and eventually your entire life. This is the 10-minute morning secret. A simple practice used by world leaders, top entrepreneurs, monks, athletes, thinkers, creatives, and high-performance individuals across history. A practice that aligns your mind before you step into a world full of noise and resistance. A practice that strengthens your inner world before the outer world has a chance to shake it. And today, I will share this secret with you. Not just the idea, but the psychology behind it, the exact steps, the science, the real-life examples, the mental rewiring techniques, and the powerful morning habits that ordinary people use to create extraordinary lives. This is not a story. This is not a theory. This is a system, one that you can start using tomorrow morning or even today. Because the truth is simple. If you own your morning, you will own your life. If you fail your morning, you will spend the rest of the day trying to fix it. This script will take you deep, deep into the parts of your mind that you've ignored, the habits you've overlooked, and the hidden opportunities that were right in front of you all along. Everyone has heard the phrase, how you start your day is how you live your day. But most people never ask why. Why does the morning matter so much? The human brain is not neutral when you wake up. In the first moments of the day, your mind is in a powerful neurological state called theta. This is the same brainwave state you enter during deep meditation, hypnosis, or high-focus visualization. Theta is where mental programming happens. It's where you absorb beliefs, stories, habits, emotions, and perceptions faster than any other time. Think about what that means. Your first 10 minutes of the day are the moments when your mind is the easiest to influence positively or negatively. If you wake up and the first thing you see is negativity, fear, comparison, drama, or pressure, it programs your mind for stress. If you wake up and the first thing you focus on is purpose, clarity, calmness, gratitude, and intention, it programs your mind for strength. Your mind is like wet cement in the morning. Whatever you drop into, it becomes your reality for the rest of the day. But here's something most people never realize. Your morning is the only part of the day that truly belongs to you. Later in the day, you will give pieces of yourself away to work, to responsibilities, to stress, to expectations, to demands, to people who need you, to situations you cannot control. Your energy will be pulled in different directions, and your mind will face pressure from every side. But in the morning, before the world begins, you have a window of absolute freedom. A window where you can decide who you want to be, how you want to feel, what you want to focus on, and how you will show up. For 10 minutes, you are not a worker, not a parent, not a friend, not a student, not a provider, not a problem solver. You are simply a human being with a mind in its most powerful state. And that is where the secret begins. The misunderstanding about mornings. People think the morning is about waking up early, but that's wrong. Morning success has nothing to do with waking up at 5 a.m., 4 a.m., or sunrise. It has everything to do with what you do in the first 10 minutes after you wake up, whatever time you wake up. You can wake up at 10 a.m. and still apply the morning secret. You can wake up at 5 a.m. and still waste the morning. It's not the hour that changes your life. It's the intention. The world is full of early risers who are still stressed, unproductive, and mentally chaotic. And it's also full of people who wake up later but use their morning secret wisely and end up outperforming everyone. The difference is not the clock. The difference is the mind, the science of mental momentum. Here is another truth few people understand. Your brain builds momentum. The same way a physical object gains speed once it starts moving, your mind also follows whatever direction you give it during the first 10 minutes of the day. If your first thoughts are weak, you carry weakness. If your first thoughts are chaotic, you carry chaos. If your first thoughts are intentional, you carry intention. People don't realize how many of their bad days started with just one small morning mistake. One notification, one negative thought, one comparison, one rush into stress, one moment of self-doubt, one decision to check the phone instead of checking in with themselves. And suddenly, the whole day becomes heavy. Because your mind follows your first direction. The 10-minute morning secret is about taking control of that direction, deciding your energy before the world decides it for you. The morning secret divides people into two groups. Every single day, you fall into one of two categories. Group 1, the reactive group. These people wake up and instantly give control to the outside world. Their first thoughts are shaped by notifications, messages, noise, news, other people's opinion, pressure, worries, deadlines, memories of yesterday, fears of tomorrow. Within seconds, their mind is hijacked. They run on autopilot. They react until they feel exhausted before the day even starts. Group 2, the intentional group. These people wake up and protect their mind like a treasure. They start with one deep breath, one moment of silence, one clear intention, one conscious choice, one empowering thought, one gentle focus on gratitude, one short visualization of the day, one decision to lead instead of follow. In 10 minutes, they build the mental strength that most people fail to build in 10 hours. And because they control the morning, they control the day. Because they control the day, they control the week. Because they control the week, they control the month. Because they control the month, they control the year. And because they control the year, they change their entire life. This is the morning secret. But before I teach you the steps, let's talk about what happens when you don't use it. The consequences of wasting your morning. Most people think their problems start in the afternoon or the evening or when something goes wrong. But the truth is, most problems start the moment you open your eyes. Not because of your circumstances, not because of other people, not because of stress, but because of how you mentally begin the day. If your first thought is negative, your mind becomes negative. If your first thought is about stress, your mind becomes stressed. If your first thought is about failure, your mind becomes fearful. If your first thought is about yesterday, your mind gets stuck in the past. That morning moment, the one you ignore, shapes everything. So now that you understand why the morning is the most powerful part of your day, it's time to learn the 10-minute morning secret technique.